What is going on? I'm Zedmont. We are going to get into three major things today. First and foremost, do get into your shop. We have unlocked the Piano Man. Yes, the free skin for everyone is there now. If it's not there, contact support. I don't know how you get it. I think you have to be at least HQ level 8, maybe. How you enable that, jump onto your headquarters, click that paintbrush, click troops, click medic, click on that beautiful, beautiful Squad Busters medic. Now, just to show you, obviously all of you can see this, but while you're here, we might as well just show that beautiful, beautiful medic. We are going to drop some troops over here. Medics with Scorchers are generally an awful, awful, awful idea, but let's have a little bit of fun. We've got some medics back there. They've got those beautiful red hearts on their helmets, on their hats, and we are going to use speed serum to speed this up a little bit. Our medics are probably all going to die because, of course, Scorchers do explode. They also get too close to things, but really, really doesn't matter because this person has a bunch of green boosted statues. Don't do that. Green and purple, sure, it's complementary colors, but let's get some red out there, peoples. Anyways, jumping into warships, gonna show you two very, very, very different warships. This one right here is the Spend Now. This is not the one I was playing yesterday, as you can see by the log. Just absolutely crushing everyone except for Zab. Zab actually had a really fast attack. Wanted to show you that one. Zab took the spending spree to the next level, and if you watch, just barraging out that Doom Cannon. I don't know what level barrage they have, but it's far, far, far higher than my Tick 3. And why Tick 3, you might be asking? Because it's very, very, very cheap. Now, if you haven't spent yet and you're thinking about going 6 engine rooms, we're going to cover that in a second. Yes, of course, you can get to 19 or 20 right now. If you go back and get that building damage and get barrage, and I even went back on this one and got sniper towers way back here. This one also had those extra cannons, so of course we're gonna win now. But on the flip side, there is a lot of stuff coming, so we're gonna jump into this account's warship, and you'll see we've gone to 6 engine rooms, and the win-loss are not nearly as effective. We've won a bunch, we've lost a bunch. I went back into 19, I fell out of 19. But on the plus side, Barrage, sure, it's kind of mediocre. You know what's better? This right here, Remote Defib, bringing back troops to clear mines. They will actually follow mines, follow flares as well. You're going to have smoke. You're going to have that Sky Shield and Bombardiers. But unfortunately, I'm not going to have any of that stuff anytime soon. So we are going to be 9 keys short for the Sky Shield, and then I'm going to have to save for that Remote Defib, and then again saving for that Bombardier. So if you want to rank up quick, go spend some stuff, but know there's all sorts of good stuff on the horizon. And I have to keep telling myself that over and over and over again. And I know that Diamond rank would look really, really good on a YouTube thumbnail, but just know that I am trying to do the best choices. And that other account is, I think I went from like 16 to 19 yesterday on it, and it's still not as appealing to me as this one. I want to play this one simply because there's more. I know Bombardiers, the fact that Bombardiers are the appealing thing is kind of ironic, or even a lot bit ironic, but we are going to do our darndest to get rockin' and rollin'. And Rocket Choppa's over this corner of the warship, over that ramp, definitely doing some good things for us, holding our laser rangers as long as we possibly can, and then getting those puppies out there. Need our heavies to fill all of those crevices, clear all of those stinking mines, and probably die a little bit in the process. But at this point, hoping that at least one of them, there we go, at least one went around that left-hand side. That should open things up for us a little bit. And now just walking through this. Have not lost any laser rangers yet, but it's amazing just how fast they all go. Well-placed mines are the absolute kryptonite of these ladies, and my goodness, do they ever love finding kryptonite. It is just absolutely crazy just how ridiculously fast you can lose laser rangers, but we should be able to combat that with well-timed, what are those things called? Second winds. Also, well-timed troops walking and decent paths. So our rocket choppers are going to be decent over that gap. Laser rangers shooting things through the engine rooms, and all of our troops doing some form of decent stuff. Now, that left-hand side boom cannon is incredibly good at shooting down rocket choppers as you do the pull-out maneuver. So need to be a lot bit careful. But I think we've managed to pull it off. Just need to get that next shock out, and then just trying our darndest to get our troops well flared, well timed, away from the majority of those mines. It is crazy just how well this person's mines aren't even that great, and we're still losing troops left, right, and center, getting all of our heavies out front. We should be in a good spot now. Doom Cannon's going to take out one troop at a time, not getting shot from across that gap, and it's going to be a tight one here. Our opponent has already taken down all our engine rooms. I talked a little bit, but we're probably gonna lose this one. Need to get the heck onto those engine rooms, ignoring all of the defenses and just going. This has not been a good day for my attacks. Definitely need to speed things up a little bit, but on the plus side, clearing all of the engine rooms, and really shouldn't be fizzling all that much against bases at this point, especially going to 6. Bases are spread out. There is not nearly as much building damage out there, and we've lost by 31 seconds. That is an absolute kick in the crotch. And speaking of kicks in the crotch, right about there, being short. And by the way, tokens, keep a very close eye on your tokens. You're going to want to max remote defib, but you're also going to want to max rocket launchers. And I believe that rocket launchers are going to be more powerful than shock launchers. If you look at the leaderboard, that is backed up. So you're going to get 4 of them as well. Only 2 shock launchers, 4 rocket launchers. I'm trying to mute, but my mute button for this microphone is nowhere near easy. We're going to ignore this, and I haven't talked about this enough, but you can ignore all of this generally. Our troops are going to shoot across that gap. They're going to take out that boom cannon, that machine gun, and then of course our rocket choppers can fly around the top as well. As long as we have at least one of them alive and viable, dropping all of this stuff, getting that out early, also dropping our heavies out early, and that left-hand side heavy, and then we can slowly but surely get the rest of this goodness out. So really, I was really hoping that our rocket chopper was going to take that left-hand turn, getting those dudes out slowly but surely, getting that left-hand side cannon to not shoot our laser rangers, and just seeing all of those mines straight ahead is so gosh darn frustrating. It is crazy. I can't even talk. I could probably talk about this for days, just how frustrating it is watching all of your troops hit all of the mines. We've got the bulk of our laser rangers still alive, but that is not going to be the case for long. We are also about to lose that right-hand side rocket chopper. So yes, we do have some troops in the air, but my goodness, do they ever like to die. So we have gotten away from the majority of the boom cannons. We are going to walk through this using the majority of our troops. But my goodness, just watching your laser rangers hit all of those mines is enough to give you fits. I can't stress enough how badly I want to go back and get that gosh darn barrage. Watching people clear mines with the remote defib is enough. I wish I would share these videos with you, but I don't really feel comfortable sharing other people's hits without asking them. And then even then, it's one of those, it's just not cool. Anyways, getting our troops to clear all of these engine rooms, walking through things. And yes, we are going to have to shock that boom cannon across the gap, but we've managed to keep one of our rocket choppers alive, and so we should still be able to have somewhat of a decent time right about now, getting those laser rangers to shoot onto that engine room, getting extra damage, also getting that boom cannon a little bit of extra damage, and then that rocket chopper shooting across that gap. No, the laser rangers can't shoot across that entire gap, but just the fact that they softened things up for us, and now we're going to get a half decent time. Definitely not a great time. We're still going to be like 124 if I had to guess. Come on, make it 124. Be the number. Be the number. And of course our troops turned down there, and we still got 123. So decent, not great. But by going 6, you don't have to be great. Sticking at 5, you're going against people who have building damage and shock launchers and extra sniper towers and extra mortars. And like, there are people going and getting this node. There are people going and getting heavy. Like, I don't even know what. People are just backfilling all of the silliness. Stay above that. Stay forwards. And remote defib, bombardiers. Tunnel vision on my part. So not showing you a heck of a lot of hits, unfortunately, but hopefully that is enough to keep you inspired, keep you pushing forwards. We showed you 2 different strategies. Speaking of strategies, you'll notice that I am not claiming my missions here, keeping all of these missions for after warships. Not doing a heck of a lot of missions on my part, though. Only really doing warships and operations at the second. Need to get my intel numbers up, need to clear my map, and more importantly, need to get the heck out of that 8 out of 8 supply chest goodness. Now, wanted to show you one more thing. I'm sure most of you know this, but when you clear your map, you need to be a big deal careful. It's not like warships where you can just collect 27 different engine rooms and just collect them all at once. No, there is a bug with this supply chest. So right about now, we have got 4 or 5 out of 5. If we get one more, come on, give us an easy one. If we got something we can get quickly, I guess not. We're going to have to show off those beautiful, beautiful scorchers one more time. Dropping some mines, dropping some scorchers, and unboosted. This is not a great idea for the record. Let's throw a shock there, throw that there, and just get all sorts of extra goodness out. Speeding through all of this stuff bit by stinking little bit. Reminder that you cannot shock those bunkers. There is no point trying, and we're just going to keep shocking things and dropping critters and just waiting. Again, this strategy is not how you should be using troops. I'm just trying to get this done as fast as we possibly can, which means that I am not thinking or trying. We're gonna flare that headquarters, get that speed serum out as I'm trying desperately not to cough. Huge hockey game tonight. I will be offline, trying not to bite my nails, trying to not be stressed, watching hockey. I don't bite my nails, that's gross. But anyways, there we go. We just got that next thing. So we now have gotten 7 supply chest tokens, and looky, we're back to 0. So make sure you claim those supply chests. Things don't carry over. It will be fixed at some point, but it's not fixed yet. Ramble on my part. We are going to get all of those raw crystals, and I am going to leave you right there. Thank you for coming in, doing your warships, using code ZMOT in that shop, pre-registering for Squad Busters. I shall talk to you soon. Thanks for coming in. I'm ZMOT. Peace.